So we live in the Phoenix, Arizona area, and we love our local game stores, but we really need to put them to the test and see how they compare to other stores we might have visited.
Look at the Arizona style sticker.
That's very Arizona.
Cactus Kirby.
We're in the hunt for Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games today. Quicks, Hyperload Ring, Kirby.
Today I brought the Game Boy Advance SP tester.
Let's see if it works. Yeah, let's see how good they are at cleaning their games and if they actually test them.
This is the Retro 100.
Gosh, immediately we see the Mega Yoshi. $150 is so much for that guy. Do you want it?
Kinda.
Wait, you really do?
Well, it is a plush.
Yeah, that's true. And then this game does not need a strategy guide. Unless it tells you how to keep enjoying yourself while you're playing it.
Look at the Arizona style sticker.
That's very Arizona.
Cactus Kirby.
Take form of, you know, that would actually be a legitimate thing for him to eat a cactus, turn into one.
Yeah, and then he could like roll into enemies, so it's spiky.
Yeah. Nintendo, you know, you can use this idea, it's okay. And look at all these demo discs. Xbox discs. What is this? Galaxy Fraulein. So those must be more demo discs?
Yeah, well, there's some Sega Saturn ones.
Huh.
Oh, look at the soundtrack for Vice City.
There's so many. Oh yeah, the big box.
Big box.
This case is so cool. There's always so many good things.
It's always my favorite case.
Do we? We have that Galarians, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We have both of them. The first one and the Galarians Ash.
Yeah.
That's a lot of King of Fighters 13. Jeez. Oh, Gamecom. There you go. Haven't you always wanted a Gamecom, Hannah?
No.
No?
No.
Is today the day?
No.
Okay, yeah, good.
I mean, I like handhelds, but like, even when that came out, I was like, wow, that looks terrible.
It's bad. Yeah.
Gamecom! They don't bloodshot eyes on these babies! It's beat! That's rock.
Because the options at the time were so much better. Like Game Boy Advance was out for sure by then.
PS4. And more PS4. Lots of PS4.
These are all majority of limited run.
Yep. A lot of them I haven't heard of. What are these? Oh, these are Gamecom CIB games. What? Okay, I never thought I'd see these in Arizona, much less anywhere.
Some collector gave up their stash.
I guess one place we would see them would be in the dumpster, but not today. Finally, all the Game Boy stuff. So let's start at the bottom because you know what? We have so many. I think it's like an unproportionate amount of Game Boy Advance games in this collection, and very few color, and then a good amount of regular Game Boy. But let's start with the regular ones. And I know there's a lot of games that were recommended recently. One of them being right there, Radar Mission. We're on a quest to build a collection of 100 Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games for as cheaply as possible, and we're only picking up games recommended by y'all in the comments. $8.
Yeah, that sounds like a good price.
That's awesome. And oh, there's Boxel.
Ooh.
That one's in rough condition though. I feel like we're gonna find that one again though. It's pretty common.
I don't think I've ever seen it before.
So far we've amassed a pretty good collection of games and really haven't spent that much, all things considered. And we're hoping to find more, especially ones that we've never heard of maybe, that are secretly good. I didn't know there was a Spanish translator on Game Boy. That's actually the first time I've ever seen that.
That's a great way to learn.
Yeah. If you're a fan of classic Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games, or just retro game collecting in general, do us a huge favor and like this video. If you're on mobile, you can hit that hype function, that also helps, and then subscribe to our channel, we really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Put over here any of the GBA games that we were looking for. So there's a good amount.
There's a Monkey Ball.
We have that one, I believe. What about here?
There's Pinobi.
Oh, Pinobi. Yeah. That one was recently recommended as a game we play. Again, Game Boy Color is one we really need to get more of. And there's two games we're looking for in Game Boy Color. One is Mario Deluxe because it's Mario and it's one we don't have. And the other one is one called Towers, which someone recommended. Don't know anything about it, but that's what we love, is cheap games that we don't know anything about. So I see a lot of the stuff that we always see. There's a game called Puzzled. Huh. There's clacks in the back. I don't see any of the other ones we're looking for. But hey, you know, Voxel, Radar Mission, and Pinobi would be a great start.
How about we upgrade our leaves?
Oh gosh, well.
But look at the price on the side from Bookman's.
Somebody paid 25 and then it's 100 here.
Yeah.
We don't need that, but it's cool. They always have a decent Vita selection too.
Look, they got Mushishime Sama.
Say it again?
Mushishime Sama.
That's pretty close. Trek to Yumi, Chris Castilla. What is this? Musin Midas H. Musin Dash.
Look how cute the Monster Hunter stuff is. It's got little cat stuff.
What the heck?
Calicos.
The Palicos?
Calicos.
That's adorable. Oh boy, 3DS games. I don't think there's any that we need in terms of like replacing a broken one now. I think we're solid. Until we make it through the second half of the series and we're like, oh, there's another broken one.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah.
Once we get to Personas and Pokemon.
So the most expensive one they have is Cold Zephyr Bolt for 50. I didn't realize that one went up so high.
Yeah.
40 for Zero Time and 40 for One Piece. 35 for Cave Story. Huh. There's so many here. Like, I don't remember ever being this packed. Like, at all. It's so squished. That's a good game, though.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing this to prove that you can still collect retro games on the cheap, especially if you consider the ones that aren't like mainstream and super expensive, like Pokemon and Zelda and all that. There's still a lot of great games to be had and build an amazing collection out of. Boy, we really didn't spend a lot. 3 games. I love when they're cheap and potentially good. Yeah, that'd be great. All right, Fallout games at Phoenix. Let's put them to the test. First of all, whichever one you want.
We'll do Pinobi.
Starting with Pinobi. Looks to be loading right up. Yep, that one works. Heck yeah, first try. All right, Voxel. Gotta test them before we drive to the other side of town. Let's see. First try. Nice. All right, one more. Radar Mission, last one. We're 2 for 2 so far. It works.
3 for 3.
3 for 3. You know, we've gone to bought from vendors at conventions, and we're about 10% failure rate.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because there's just so many. I think the stores just have a better opportunity to clean them constantly, but hey, 3 for 3 is great.
Yeah, they have staffing.
Yes, exactly. Let's go to the next store, but Fallout Phoenix so far, 3 for 3. Can confirm.
A+.
A+. Pinobi. I have no idea what Pinobi is like. I'm thinking it's a platformer.
It sounds like it's gonna be in it.
Probably a B in it, yeah. I didn't know this was Nintendo branded, but alright.
I didn't know Mario was in this game.
Yeah. Mario's very much in it. Okay.
And Peach.
Yeah.
So? That doesn't spell Pinobi.
It's a Pinobi cart. This doesn't make any sense. Stop number 2, Retro Exchange. Way on Peoria. You know, when we tested it in the car and we saw that it had Mario, we're like, oh, it must be. We just didn't know it had Mario in the game. That's really weird. This is a different cart.
Someone did a board swap. Maybe they cracked their shell on their Mario pinball.
That's so weird. And it's worth like $5 to $10 more than Pinobi.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, let's play some Mario Pinball Land. So they used to have like a dedicated video game store, and now it's like 3 different stores in one, and their video game section is decent sized. It's growing each time we come here. Like here's a major section with Super Nintendo and 64, NES. Got some Sega back here. Nice. Random video game characters. What's that guy? Is that like Thor Ragnarok?
Yeah, I think so.
This is really weird, by the way. I did not expect to have Mario Pinball Land.
No, but that would be a good recommendation for the Retro 100, though.
Yeah.
Because pinball games are always good, and, you know, Mario.
Here's the brunt of the rest of the video games, and see some loose ones. So there's some of the very affordable ones, but nothing in there that's been recommended to us. I do want to browse through those though and see what else is there. And then random repros right up front. I mean, it is an option. We don't really buy repros, but if you do, you know, that's on you. Do what you need to do to play the game, but we like having them authentic. Well, it's pretty cool. Like, it's a pinball game that Mario gets squished up and plays in adventures. I think it's great. And what an accidental upgrade we just got. Because we didn't have that yet.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so here's the Pinobi cart. We just opened it up. It's Pinobi, $8. The back, it actually says Pinobi on the actual sticker. It was $8. Let's see what's in. I'll bet you it's a fake Mario pinball.
Why would they
Here.
do a fake Mario pinball?
Oh, there's no black blob. That's legit Nintendo logo. It's real Mario pinball. That's so weird.
Yeah. Flip over the board.
Yeah. How's the back look? Yeah.
Got the 4 squares.
It's good. All right. Weird.
Take your time looking, okay?
Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. All right, let's see. Quicks, Hyperload Runner, Kirby.
Yeah, wait, no, it was a fighting.
Armorines. I don't know. I feel like somebody might have Oh, look.
It was like Cairo.
Super Mario Deluxe.
Oh, there's just.
That's number 20. There's one. And then Caesar's Palace. What else we got?
Oh, it's just thing we'll find.
Monster Rancher. Oh, and there's another one. Super Mario Land, 6 golden coins. We could get 2 Marios. What do you think? So Boxel, I think is just a puzzle game, but I know people recommended it, so it's got to be decent.
I'm expecting boxes.
Yeah.
For Boxel.
Yeah, I think so.
Should we hold off on this one?
Maybe hold up in this one.
But
We're
although
just trying to keep it cheap.
not too excited about the
The label
label on
quality.
that.
I mean, we can pass. We'll probably find these again.
I mean, maybe this one and pass
Just
it
get this one. Okay.
Yeah.
We can do that.
The label
Stay within budget. At least it's clean.
Yeah.
Okay. So you gotta get the boxes on the dots, I think.
Yeah, that was my thought too.
Yeah.
It's like every puzzle in an RPG.
Right. We got it. Do your dance. Yes. Michael Jackson pose.
So I'm number 1.
Retro Exchange is like 90% good stuff, and then like another 10% good video games. They have like comic books, you know, collector cards, pops, figures, and all that type of stuff, but decent game selection nonetheless. And we still found a couple of games. Why didn't we pick up Mario Deluxe?
I just don't want that much label wear, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, like,
And it's Mario. We'll probably find another one.
it's a common game, so we'll see it again.
But they showed up, and we got Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. I love this game. Let's see if it works. Yep, there it is. Perfect. First try again. Stores are rocking right now in Arizona. There have been a ton of people trading in video games on the Goodies app. And because so, they have a ton of credit sitting around and they're ready to buy your games. So become a seller on the Goodies app, sell your duplicates, sell the ones you want to just downsize with. And the best part is, unlike apps and websites like eBay, there's no seller fees right now. So get that while it's still a limited time and scan the QR code on the screen, click the link in the video description. Try it out. Thank you so much, Goodies, for sponsoring this video. Continuing our quest to game hunt up in the North Phoenix area, we are stopping by a place we've been to many times, and it is called Triforce Collectibles. Once again, lots of games and stuff.
I like that they sometimes have secret.
They do. Let's take a look.
Raider Mission was recommended by a few people in the comments, and I've seen the game, but I have no idea what this is about. Do you have any idea?
Battleship.
Battleship? Okay, that makes sense.
So many Nintendo powers. Wow. You know, the North Valley of Phoenix has a lot to offer. There's a decent amount of game stores, toy stores, like there's decent food, like there's a lot to do in pretty much every quadrant of the valley.
Yeah, it's a nice little area for like shopping for sure. There's some like kind of sketchier areas, but there's some like nice pockets of residential areas. Like if you're looking to move out here.
It's that T-Mac game. We've seen that a few times, like super rare or just expensive 32X game. But this is a huge 32X selection. But I'm not saying Game Boy games.
Yeah. Well, they're typically up in the front.
They're all up front. Okay.
Is it literally just Battleship? Arrange your fleet. It's literally Battleship.
Browsing through their Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, I don't see any games on our list that we're looking for, but decent selection nonetheless. What's cool about Retro Exchange is they have a ton of toys and arcades and just a bunch of rooms full of stuff, and this is their like side room that has a bunch more product, and there's movies over there too, which we'll look at in a minute. Laser discs way down here. Maybe? No, this is Dragon Slayer. Okay. And then a bunch of records. So it's like a mix of things.
I think that just got put in the wrong place.
And behind we have Last Action Hero and Star Trek Generations. That's it. We've probably watched about half of our Laserdiscs at this point though, which is pretty cool. We cannot say the same thing about our video game collection. I don't think we've played half of it.
Not at all.
Maybe a third if we're really lucky. Oh, I guess we sunk it. That was the little ship. Cool. So it's Battleship. It's what? It was like an $8 game?
It was cheap.
That's fine.
Yeah, I like him. Just only 25 bucks. It's a nice little orange art. Yeah. This might be from an anime.
Yeah, I don't think that's something I'm gonna see.
It's
Cool though. So it turns out this is a figure from Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. No wonder it looks familiar, but not like, you know.
Like, I've seen the movie.
Yeah, for sure. But I think that's cooler.
Yeah.
Let's get him.
We should get that.
And we already have Irvine and Ricky.
We don't have this little clear Cerberus
Or a Turk, but I don't know. We'll get that actually.
with Turk is.
Yeah.
It'd look cool next to the Final Fantasy figures, but right now open and out.
That's true.
If he's cheap, if he's under 20, but if he's like 20-ish, we'll get him.
Okay.
All right.
Out of respect for the other people that were shopping, we didn't do a lot of recording at the actual Game Boy games, but they didn't have any we were looking for anyways.
Yeah.
But they had this cool thing.
Yeah.
Iron Giant.
It was a good deal too.
Yeah, the Turk guy was like 25, which is just a little too much. We wanted to say 20 or less, we'd buy it, so. And it was actually Vincent Valentine.
Yeah, that was pretty cool though.
It's neat.
Maybe the next time we come in, if it's still there, we'll grab it.
Yeah. It might be marked down by that point too.
Yeah.
We need to check out a new video game store.
Ooh.
I know, it's been so long since we've seen a new video game store in the Valley, so.
I hear they have anime VHS tapes too.
Ooh,
They might have laser discs. You never know.
we might like all those things.
Oh, this is like one of the best Mario games ever.
Yeah.
Recommended by the wonderful John, and I think that this is a must pick up for every single like Game Boy collection. You just have to.
We're here with the man, John Hancock, and we want to know, what is your favorite Game Boy series game of all time?
That is an easy answer. Super Mario Land 2, search for the 6 golden coins, or
Yeah.
it's a perfect game. Like,
game.
it's easy but difficult to master. And to me, it really showed the capabilities, because the first one was good, but it was simple, right?
Yeah.
And by the time the second one came out, they really mastered the capabilities of Game Boy sound, as well as the graphics were so much better. At the time, to me, it was so different than the other console releases. I bought it back in the day, as you know, it was like 90ism in the 90s. Spent my own money, loved it, absolutely loved it. It was fantastic, perfect game.
Figures Play Shop is a really neat store. We found some really cool things there, like this really clean Game Boy SP, really clean DS lights, Game Boys. They even have action figures. They have limited edition N64 controllers, a ton of portable games. Unfortunately, none of these were ones that we were looking for our Retro 100 collection, but we wanted to look at them nonetheless. Lots of really cool inbox, like, look at this. This is crazy. But really neat little store, decent selection honestly, and just a fun time overall, but it was very, very loud because the music was bumping.
It was really loud in there. So, but it was a cool little store.
Yeah, I really like all the VHS games they have. You need a catalog or anime better, because I saw some that might need pickup.
Yeah. Well, and it's like very California. It's got that kind of vibe to it where it's a little bit of everything.
Yeah, they have a lot of old like pop culture shirts and clothing in there.
Yeah.
But they have other stuff too, so it's fun to look around. You know?
But I think we did well today, nonetheless. I think, we picked up a couple games and
There's a swap meet over there too.
now there's a swap meet we're going to take a look at. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you all next time. Have a great Sunday.